Hi guys and welcome back to Adam's Aquatics. In today's video we're going over a couple of upgrades that I've done in the fish room over the last couple of days. So I ordered a couple of pieces of equipment off of Amazon in the last couple of days and I've just installed them and upgraded them. So let me show you exactly what's going on. So I was a bit concerned that the temperature in the fish room was a bit inconsistent. So what I did was I upgraded the temperature controller to this NiCrew temperature controller. It's designed for reptile enclosures, but it's also really good at keeping the temperature very stable in the fish room. So the fish room is now set to stay between 28 and 29 degrees and as soon as it hits 28 degrees it will start to heat up, and as soon as it hits 29 degrees it will turn the heater off. I also have the option to add a fan or a cooling system to this system due to the second plug on this system. So plug number 1 is heat, plug number 2 is cool. So that's something that I also have the option of in the future. Really been really happy with this piece of equipment. If you have a fish room and you want to control the temperature really accurately, I really highly suggest this bit of equipment. £20 Amazon NiCrew temperature controller. So that is a really good bit of equipment and I really highly recommend it if you have a lot of tanks that you want to keep at the same temperature in the fish room. It also has allowed me to move the heater into the middle of the fish room, which gives me more heat on this side of the fish room because it is in the middle of the fish room now, and it helps in order to make sure that I can deliver consistent heat across the fish room, which I'm really happy with. The other thing that I have installed and have upgraded the fish room with is another light. So this light is for my Lamprolimus Ocelotus Gold Shell Dweller tank, and as you can see it gives a great light for this tank. This is a really cheap 15 watt LED floodlight off of Amazon for £10. I'm really happy with it. It's really giving a lot of light to this fish tank, and it gives you that light and dark, so it focuses the light in the middle of the tank and then it spreads out throughout, but it also gives shading and all sorts, and I'm really happy with it. I honestly can't tell you how much I like it, and it's also a lot more of a budget friendly option when it comes to lighting fish tanks. So if I was to buy 3-foot fish tank lights, they would probably cost me upwards of £40 to £50, and maybe even more if I was after a high-tech planted light. We're probably looking closer to 100. So I can't really tell you how much this has actually saved me quite a lot of money, and I'm actually really happy with it. Let me just go back and show you exactly what it's making the fish tank look like. This is how the tank looks, and honestly I'm so pleased with it. It's given so much nice orange light to the fish tank. It's obviously controllable with this controller, to which you can change colours and all sorts, so you can go down as low as you want it, all the way back up to full. So you know, it's a really good cheap budget option, and I'm really happy with it. So when you're shopping around for things for your fish room, don't look just for aquarium products, because if you look for aquarium products you're probably looking to pay double the price of what things actually can be in order to get things cheaply. So you know, this was a garden product. It's used to basically light your outside areas, you know, and it's more than good enough to light your tanks. So basically anything you want, try and look outside of the pet supplies arena, because if you're in the pet supplies arena, it's got a name on it like aquarium or reptile enclosure or whatever, that will double, triple the price. You know, that's just factual, that's just the way it is in this world. So one more thing to update you on before I go, guys, is my Aviaxis pair. So I just rescaped their aquarium the other day, just because I didn't feel like I had enough cover. I did quite a lot of clippings of this plant out of my big display tank, and I've also planted these ones that were just floating at the top, and that's why you can see all these roots. So I've really planted this out and given it a lot of space and a lot of hiding areas, and do you know what, since then the female has now taken up root in this cave right here, and I'm pretty sure, 95% sure, that she has spawned in this cave. Now I don't want to turn the cave over and check, because then it will spook her and she might eat the eggs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them for a couple of days, and then hopefully she'll leave the eggs out of the cave, just like every other Apistogramma I have had that spawned. And if that's happened, I'm going to be so proud, because I haven't really heard of Apistogramma Aviaxis being spawned in the UK, so it will be something that I'll be really happy to see. So there's my male down there. You can see him, he blends in really well now with all this cover, and it's really helping to make them feel happier. So that sums it up for another video, guys. You know, always look for cheap budget options when you're looking at running a fish room. You know, it's just so much more expensive to have to buy 10, 15, 20 lights. You know, I needed one light for this side of the fish room just purely because I wanted to just get a bit more light in the tank in order to see these guys a bit better. And you know what? I'm really pleased with it. You know what, at the end of the day, if it didn't work out as well, it would only be £10 that I'd be throwing away, which at the end of the day is not a great deal amount of money. Whereas if you spend 50, 60, 70, 80, £100 on a fish tank light, you're not going to want to let that go. So always try the budget options first, guys. I hope you like this video. If you have, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at adams.aquatics, and join me next time for another video.